Hello boys and girls, welcome to grade 5 social studies. I am Mistress Parvati Kanai and our topic is natural regions. We are going to learn about our natural regions in this lesson. What is a natural region? What is a natural region? Let's find out. The definition. A natural region is an area which is distinguished. Another word for distinguish is identified by its common natural features. Example, it's flora, and flora means plants, fauna, which means animals, soil, climate, resources, and economic activity. So a natural region can be identified by its flora, fauna, soil, climate, resources, and economic activity. Natural regions of Guyana. Do you know what is the name of your country? Yes, the name of our country is the Cooperative Republic of Guyana. Sometimes we just say Guyana, but the correct name is the Cooperative Republic of Guyana. Now, let us look at the natural regions of our country. Do you know that Guyana has different natural regions? Yes, it has. Let us learn about our natural regions. Natural regions of Guyana. And remember, Guyana is the short way of saying the name of our country. The correct name is the Cooperative Republic of Guyana. Guyana is made up of 4 natural regions. How many are there? There are 4. And remember, these are the natural regions. Can you name them? Let's look at the video to learn about Guyana's natural regions.
This is South America. South America has 13 countries. Today, we'll take a look at our own country, Guyana. These are Guyana's natural features. We call them our natural regions. There are 4 natural regions in Guyana. Low coastal plain, hilly sand and clay belt, forested highlands, Rupununi savannas. Now take a go at a whiz at it. The green area on the map shows the Rupununi savannas. The blue area on the map shows the location of the hilly sand and clay belt. The largest natural region shown on the map is called forested highlands. The natural region shaded peach is called low coastal plain.
Did you get all the names correct? Natural regions of Guyana. Do you know what is the name of your country? Yes, the name of our country is the Cooperative Republic of Guyana. Now let us look at the natural regions of our country. Guyana has 4 different natural regions. It is divided into 4 natural regions because each one has different features. Do you know how many natural regions are there in Guyana? Let me help you. Ria, a little girl who lived in Bartica, that is now a town in Guyana, would walk up the hills whenever she wants to visit her aunt and uncle, who lived at the top of the Caribisi Hill in Bartica. It was difficult going up the hill, but fun to go down. After a few years, her parents moved to a different part of Guyana. There were no hills to climb, the land was flat, and there were large rice fields and sugarcane fields. Pictures of a hill and a plain. Now, the plain is where you can see all those houses, and the land seems to be flat. There are no hills. And in the other picture, we can see the hill where children are. They're either going up or down, but it is sloping like this. Story time. What have you learned from this story? We have learned that some parts of Guyana are different than others. Some have hills while the land is flat in others. Let us talk about the main features of the natural regions. Main features of each natural region. Remember, we said that the features will be the plants, the animals, the soil, climate. So the first one we are going to look at is the low coastal plain. Which are we going to look at? We are going to talk about the low coastal plain. Now, our region is low coastal plain. Build. When they talk about build, they are talking about the type of land, how it is, what will you find there. The build or the land on the low coastal plain, it is flat, and we say it is the flat plain. We are going to talk about the soil. The soil, it is silty, loam, pagasse, and clay. Vegetation. Vegetation is the plants. The vegetation or the plants there, you have corrida, mangrove, shrubs, and grass. The climate, we have 2 wet and 2 dry seasons. Yes, on the low coastal plain, we have 2 wet and 2 dry seasons. We are continuing with the main features of each natural region, and this time we are going to talk about the hilly sand and clay region. All right, so the name of our region is the hilly sand and clay region. The build, you have hills and valleys. Hills go up and valleys is down between the hills. Then you have the soil. The soil is white sand and clay, brown sand and red sand. The vegetation, those are the plants. You have tall trees. And the climate is hot days and cool nights. And they have relief rainfall. That is, they will get rainfall in between. Indeed, those people that are living in the hilly sand and clay region, during the day, it is very hot, and the nights are very cool. We're continuing with the main features of each natural region, and this one, it's the forested highland region. The name of this natural region is the forested highland region. Build. As from the name, we can see that it's made up of highlands, which are the mountains. This part of our country has a lot of mountains. The soil, it is mostly rocky. Because of the mountains, the soil is mostly rocky. Vegetation, tall trees, there are very tall trees there. And the climate, we have rainfall all year round and hot, wet climate. All year round, you can get rain at any time there, and it is hot, very hot, and sometimes it's wet. That's the type of climate, it's rainfall all year round, hot, wet climate. We are now moving on to the interior savannas. The region is interior savannas. The build, it is rolling grasslands and hills. Now, another name for savanna is grasslands. So when you hear anybody say savanna, know they are talking about huge or very large areas of grass. The soil, it is clayey or rocky. Vegetation, that is the plants, you have sandpaper, grass, palm trees, cashew nut. The climate, we have 6 months rainfall and 6 months dry weather. Let us look back. What have we learned? We have learned what is a natural region, how many natural regions are there in Guyana, the name of each natural region, the physical features of each natural region. Homework. Name the natural region that has hot days and cool nights. Name the natural region that has hot days and cool nights. Number 2, mountains can be found in which natural region? Number 2, mountains can be found in which natural region? Number 3, silty, loam, clay, and pegas can be found in which natural region? Number 4, the interior savanna has something months rainfall and something months dry weather. Number 4, the interior savanna has something months rainfall and something months dry weather. Bye. See you until our next lesson. I hope you have learned a lot about your country in this lesson. Bye. See you.